Happy Easter, everybody. And actually, this is such a fun little recipe to do that it doesn't have to just be for Easter, but it's a great twist on the traditional deviled egg. So what I've already done is I've hard cooked my eggs and I've peeled them. Lots of tricks to that, and there's videos and other postings on our website, so make sure you check those out about how to cook eggs and how to peel them. So I'm going to take my hard cooked egg and I'm going to cut the top third of that egg off. And you can see there's a little bit of yolk inside there. And I'm just going to take a little spoon and bring that out, because what we're going to do is just make the traditional the deviled egg filling. So if you have a favorite way to make deviled eggs, use that recipe. I'm just making mine super simple. No pickles, no onions, just simple, simple, simple. Because for one thing, we're going to pipe this back into the base of your egg, that 2/3 of a shell. So we don't want it to be too lumpy. So keep that in mind when you do it, but you're certainly welcome to experiment with this, because this is definitely not rocket science. And there's no exact anything. Make it taste how you want it to taste. And a lot of families, deviled eggs are a big part of traditional family get-togethers, be it Easter, whatever the case may be. So I'm just going to do a couple of them here. I really like to use a plate. I'm using a knife or a spoon just to bring out as much of that yolk without damaging the white. And even if you do just damage it a little bit, it's okay, because we're going to fill it back up and it'll be like glue. So to my yolks, I'm going to add a little bit of dried garlic because I like it. If you don't, keep it out. Some mayonnaise. Again, get to the recipe. We've created the recipe for a dozen of these hard-cooked eggs, these little chicks. So play around with it. Again, you're welcome to use your favorite recipe, but it's most important just to get in there with a fork. You can use a hand blender and a bowl if you like, but get it nice and smooth. And of course, I'm just making a little bit here. We've already made a lot for you. No reason to stand and watch me make 12 of these little chicks. But the best part of this is that get a heavy, like a freezer zip top bag, fold the edges down. This is something that we show you all the time. Take a scraper and fill your zip top bag and get it down into the corner, because what we're going to do is just snip off a little bit, not too wide, because you got to remember that's going to go right back into the base of your hard-cooked egg. So get your filling down into the center there, hold your egg, fill it up, and you want it to come above the base, because then we're going to make the little beak and the little eyes for your chickie. So, whoops, a little zealous there. I'm going to need that filling. So with my little chicks, I've made a bunch of these so you can actually see what they look like when this is all done. And we're going to use capers for the eyes, and we're going to take carrots. And I've just got the little baby carrots that you buy in the bag in the produce department, and I'm going to cut pretty thin little slices, and then I'm going to cut the sides off to form a triangle like the shape of a beak. I'm going to take that and I'm just going to make the beak right down there at the bottom. Isn't that cute? And then I'm going to take these little capers and make the eyes. And then I'm going to take the top, that top third, and I'm going to rest it right on the top. Aren't these so sweet? And they're so easy to put together. One thing you want to remember is to go ahead and assemble these and refrigerate them at least an hour before you're going to serve them, because you can already see that the little hat's going to fall off him. But they can also be made up to a day in advance. So put them in a container. I've actually put them in the egg carton, and I filled it with a little Easter grass. They're so cute, and it will be such a surprise when I show up at my Easter party with these.